Hello, hello everybody.
Hi.
I have a guest. I don't know where to look. The way I have this, I'm just gonna look at me. I've never done it this way before. Do you want me to tag you?
I don't care.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We're gonna get a couple things out of the way from the get-go. Okay. In order for you to see what we're doing, you're gonna have to quiet your comments. I get comments, people saying, I can't see what you're doing because of everything scrolling up. So swipe to the right, and it will quiet the comments on your device. Also, if you don't want to get notifications of when people are commenting, then you go right onto the post and the three little dots at the top, click on that, and then there will be an option where you can turn off the notifications for that post if it bothers you that you're getting notified of all 500 comments, whatever. So it's really up to you. Okay, so that. Guess I'll introduce myself in case you haven't been here before. My name is Beth Hicks. I've been doing this for a little while now. I'm enjoying it. I hope you find value. Feel free to share. Comment away, follow, feel free to follow so you can see what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. And my guest, my daughter, we're on vacay, but we still got to eat, right? So we thought we might as well just do it.
Here I am.
And here she is, laryngitis and all.
Laryngitis.
Oh well. Okay, so we got that out of the way. The next thing, the winner of the apron for last week. Christy Patterson Billingsley of Clarksdale, Mississippi. So as soon as I get home, I will get your apron out to you, so be patient. And I actually have something for the next drawing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So let's get to it. We're making chicken tortilla soup. Back a few lives ago, I had a this or that, would you rather see this or that, and everybody picked the cabbage soup. So I've had so many people ask me, I want the chicken tortilla soup. So I'm doing it. We're in the desert, it's hot, but it doesn't matter. You can eat soup anytime. It's just like eating another hot meal, only it's all in one pot. So let's get to it. Okay. All right, so for the sake of time, what I've done here is I have 1 onion chopped and 3 cloves of garlic minced. And if you're doing this in a crock pot, you do not have to saute and soften the onions with oil, or you can use chicken broth to do that. But I did use oil. I only used 1.5 teaspoons of oil. That's all it needed. So we're good with that. So now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of chili powder.
All right, I'm Vanna Whiting this, guys.
My Vanna. Hopefully everybody can see. Yeah, 2 teaspoons. And 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I usually use fresh, but we're traveling, so I just threw the dried in.
Okay.
1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. The recipe calls for 1 10.5-ounce can of condensed chicken broth and 1 1/4 cups of water. I don't use the condensed. I go ahead and you'll see that's what I use, the whole thing. So that accounts for the water and it accounts for the condensed broth.
Whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
And then she's just going to rinse the can out with the chicken broth. Okay, then we have 1 cup of whole corn kernels. I hardly ever use canned corn. This is fresh corn off the cob. It will cook in there, but I just chop it off the cob, use it raw. 1 cup of white hominy.
Okay.
1 4-ounce can of chopped green chili peppers. A 15-ounce can of black beans, rinsed and drained.
Okay.
A 1/4 cup of chopped fresh cilantro. And 2 boneless chicken breasts. You can cook these ahead of time. A little note about the chicken. You can cook chicken ahead of time, boil it. I prefer to use the rotisserie because I like the flavor. I just think it has better flavor. So that's what I use, and it's quick. So we got the chicken going in there. It's a really hearty soup.
Okay.
That's it, my friends. That is it.
Jalapenos?
Oh, jalapenos, yeah. The recipe does not call for jalapenos, but we're putting them in. This is a 4-ounce can. It's already chopped. We're just going to wing it, and because our guys like things a little more on the spicy side.
That good?
That's it, yeah. And then basically you're just going to heat this through. If you are using rotisserie chicken and you've just bought it or whatever, it'll heat up fast. This is out of the refrigerator, so it's going to take a little bit. You can also do this in the crock pot. I've done it both ways. Works out great. So points. Let's talk about points. Hold on. I get my daughter here. Okay, so here's the weird thing about the recipe. It does not tell what a serving size is. So it serves 8. So if you want to go to the trouble of weighing this all out and dividing by 8, go for it. On the other hand, it's almost a 0-point soup, so I don't worry about it. So 1 serving is 1 Freestyle Smart Point for just the soup. So let's talk about the toppings. You can buy these in the store already done, or you can make your own. Slice your tortillas thin. You can put them in the oven. These actually have 1 Freestyle Smart Point, and you get 2 tablespoons. If you're going to put avocado on it, it's 3 Freestyle Smart Points for 1/4 of a medium avocado. So here's what I have to say about avocado. They come in all different sizes. So I weigh it. So for 3 ounces, I think it's 3 ounces. For 2 ounces, I'm sorry, 2 ounces of avocado is 3 Smart Points. So you can, divide it up however way you want to do it, but don't cheat yourself on the avocado. Okay, so the avocado. Low-fat Mexican blend cheese. If you choose, you can do jack cheese or cheddar cheese. You have to factor that in as a topping as well, which is the low-fat Mexican blend is 3 Freestyle Smart Points for 1/4 cup, which is a lot of cheese. I would probably only eat half of that. So just the soup, 1 point. Everything that you add, but that's not right. Oh, yeah, that is right. It's 1 point. So if I were to put the whole works on this soup, it would be a total of 8 Freestyle Smart Points. That's it. So we got that. Oh, we were going to talk about how to make it a 0 point instead of it not substitution. You don't have to use the oil. That's one way. The hominy is points. If you're trying to make it a 0-point soup, you can add corn instead. What else is in there that's it. Oh, no, so the olive oil and the hominy. So you can switch those out and make it a 0-point meal. That's it. So we're gonna get this on the stove. We're actually gonna serve it with the crispy French bread. I'm not, they are. And that's it, that's all there is to it. As always, I will post the recipe in the comment section. It'll show in the top of the feed. I will post it also on my personal page, and it's under photos, and then there is a file with Weight Watcher recipes. I'll post it there as well. Usually I post a picture, which I still will post a picture when it's plated, and I usually give you my feelings on it, what worked and what didn't work. This is a tried and true recipe in my house, so I already know. I love this recipe, and it's quick and easy. It's something you can throw together when you get home from work. So enjoy. We'll see you next week. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.